If you've installed the WinBidPro version 15 program and you also have the GDS version 14 program, this GDS Storefront Estimating version 14, you'll see, first of all, this is our 14 icon, the yellow little boxes with the blue GDS letters. And of course this is our v15 icon here with the diamond and the v15 on it. But if you want to bring over some vendors that you have in your v14 program into v15, you can definitely do that. And the only catch is it won't import your jobs. So if you have spent a lot of time customizing and changing your framing systems and adding parts to your catalogs, changing prices and multipliers and all that kind of stuff, you can import those catalogs into the version 15 program. And if you haven't done that type of thing, we would recommend you install the newest catalogs for those same manufacturers if we already created the new v15 catalogs for those people. So keep that in mind. If you haven't done a lot of work that you need to keep, then go ahead and install the new catalogs for the version 15 program. But if you have done a lot of work in version 14 catalogs, then you can go ahead and import them and use them in 15. And the one caveat also is the doors and door frames and entrances in the 15 program on an imported catalog will be very limited selection-wise, just because the 14 didn't have those separate features in it. So you'll notice that when you compare like a new catalog to an old one. But again, if you need to do it, it's definitely possible. And here's the icon here, GDS v15 Import Utility, that will help you import those catalogs from the old program. So we can double click on that icon and it opens up this window. Now what it's going to do is default to your C drive in the ESTWin v14 folder. That's where the program installs automatically when it is the v14 installation. So any catalogs you installed in that version 14 will show up in this list. And if for some reason they don't, and you've moved, let's say, your ESTWin v14 folder to a different drive or a different folder in itself, then you're going to have to browse that. You can click this browse button and find it. As soon as you find the folder that the v14 program is in, then it'll show the catalogs that are installed there. So I'm going to want to check these two vendors here, and then the default location for the WinBidPro installation is C:\WinBidPro, so that will come up automatically. If you know that you've installed to a different drive or folder, you're going to have to browse for that location as well, and then the program will know where the new software is. Now we can import the glass as well from the version 14 program. So if you spend a lot of time putting a couple hundred different types of glass in there with pricing and everything, go ahead and click the import glass and company info. And the company info is like your address, company name, fax, telephone number, and stuff. So if you press this button, it'll just automatically import that. Just make sure that these locations are correct here, and then it'll do it fine. Now, to import the catalogs, I've just checked the two that I want to import. I click this button, and it should go through each one and do the import. And if you have a catalog that has detailed drawings in it, like these two will, US Aluminum and Coral I believe does, it'll import those detailed drawings as well. So that's the good news. And again, the only thing that it won't import is the jobs. So you would want to create all your new jobs in the new v15 program and keep your 14 there for a while so that you can access old jobs if you need to. It's not a problem at all to have both programs on the computer at once, and it's the same license for both programs, so that's definitely doable. And once it gives you that OK message that it's completed, you can go ahead and close this and you're off and running. You'll see those catalogs automatically in your v15 program.